Guys, how's it going? MasterBucks here, and welcome to this video announcing a brand new FIFA 17 Road to Glory career mode. Now, of course, you already knew that I was going to be doing a Road to Glory toward the end of FIFA 17, but this video is going to serve the purpose of announcing the possible teams that we are going to be doing the Road to Glory with. Of course, a while back, I announced my FIFA 17 career mode teams, all of which apart from the Road to Glory teams. We're going to be doing West Ham right at the start, of course. That's going to be right and ready to go as soon as the, I think as soon as early access goes up, then I can pretty much get that going. And then we've got Chelsea, and then we've got Newcastle. After I finish the Newcastle career, it's going to be one of these 4 or possibly 5 teams. And so, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I'm going to announce, with the help of course, you guys in the comments and voting in the polls and all that sort of stuff, we have come up with 4 teams that possibly could become the Road to Glory team in FIFA 17. The first team that I'm considering doing a Road to Glory with is AFC Wimbledon. Of course, I'm sure a lot of football fans are aware of their situation, the fact that the club was only founded about 15 years ago after their actual club, MK Dons, or they weren't originally called MK Dons, they were relocated, and obviously that did not go too well, that did not go well down with the fans. So they went out, they got their own club sorted, and they have risen all the way to League One. It's a fantastic story, a fan-owned football club. I'm sure a lot of you should be aware of their situation, and I would love to take that club and just get them all the way to the top. That would be sensational. The second club that I'm also considering doing a Road to Glory with is Grimsby Town. Yes, for some weird reason, a lot of football fans seem to like Grimsby Town. Out of all the suggestions that I got, Grimsby was popping up an awful lot. It seems like they were a fan favorite. Who really knows, man? I know that Grimsby's been featuring a lot in like film and TV and like online and stuff like that. There's a lot of references to Grimsby, and of course the fact that Grimsby Town were featured in an EA Sports video way back when. So for whatever reason, and I'm sure there's definitely a few of them, a lot of people seem to like a Grimsby Town Road to Glory career mode ideas. So they're definitely a team that I'm also considering. Plus, I actually don't mind their kits in the game. I think they're pretty decent. Obviously, they're currently battling it out in League 2. I'd love to try to take over them and take them all the way to the Premier League, and who knows, make them English champions. The third club that I'm considering doing a FIFA 17 Road to Glory career mode with is Ipswich Town. Ipswich are definitely a team that appealed to me as well. Obviously a team that used to be managed by the great Sir Bobby Robson, and on top of that, you've also got them being former UEFA Cup champions way back in the day. So they've obviously had some pretty good success in the past, and now kind of just battling it out in the Championship, always threatening, but not all the time, maybe potentially getting promoted to the Premier League, but as of yet, it hasn't really been able to happen for them. Or at least in recent times is what I mean. And again, Ipswich are definitely a team that I see their names in the comments down below when I'm asking for suggestions for teams. It happens all the time. Ipswich does come up quite a fair bit. Out of the, I don't know, 60 plus 70 odd teams that you could pick from, between the Championship, League 1 and League 2, I've definitely seen Ipswich quite a fair bit. And the fourth and final team that I'm considering doing a Road to Glory career mode with in FIFA 17 is Nottingham Forest. Now, before I even go into why I want to do one with Nottingham Forest, let me just tell you, if you're disappointed that you had a club that you wanted me to do a Road to Glory career mode with, don't worry, because there's still a possibility that they might still become the Road to Glory team. But I'm just going to have to wait before I tell you how that's possible. Now, of course, we all know that this club has sort of already gone on a Road to Glory of their own way back in the day under Brian Clough, where they ended up winning back-to-back European championships. They're also former English champions as well. And forgetting the fact that they've got a very good and very prominent history, or at least for a little while there, there's also something else about the club that I like right now. They have got some fantastic looking kits. I'm just going to throw it out there right now. I'm not going to base the team that I pick my Road to Glory just off of kits alone, but god damn, Nottingham Forest have absolutely nailed their kits. And on top of that, they've actually got a number of players that I'm really interested in playing with, one of which is Britt Assombalonga, who used to be a striker in my very first ever Road to Glory career mode with Southend, and he was fantastic for me, and now he's even gotten even better. So there you have it, guys. They're the 4 teams that I'm considering doing a Road to Glory career mode with in FIFA 17. Thanks, of course, to your suggestions and you letting me know on Twitter, in the comments, all of that. I've been able to make this decision. And I know that there were definitely a lot of other clubs that were suggested to me to do the Road to Glory career mode with, of course, one of which was Wickham, another club that is fan-owned and has an absolute beast in their team, of course, is in the actual background. Isn't that funny? But still, I wasn't going to pick a team just because of Adiak and Fenway, but either way, moving on. There is still a possibility that that team, or maybe even another team, could become the Road to Glory team in FIFA 17. Time to explain how. I, ladies and gentlemen, am going to be introducing a 5th spot, a wildcard spot. This wildcard spot is going to go to the club that does something absolutely extraordinary from either the Championship, League One, or League Two this season. And what I mean by that is this. They could be a club that is not expected to do too well in their league, maybe even get relegated, and they absolutely do fantastically, maybe get promoted or really threaten to look to get promoted or something like that. They could be a club that goes on an insane cup run, sort of like with Bradford back in the day. Or maybe they could be a club that, you know, League One, League Two, nothing all too fancy, and they down a giant of English football, like a Manchester United, Man City, Chelsea, Arsenal, Liverpool, someone like that. If there is a club that does something like that, goes on an incredible run, defeats a giant, or has an incredible league run, or anything like that, if that happens, then that club is going to get the wildcard spot. So I'm definitely going to keep my eye on the Championship, League One, League Two to see if that sort of story or that sort of club pops up this season. So we'll just have to wait and see. But that is going to do it for this video, guys. They're the 4 teams that I'm keeping tabs on this season. Of course, you guys can start letting me know right now which one of those teams you'd prefer, but we're not actually going to be doing like a vote or a poll until the time that we start the Road to Glory career mode. So like halfway through FIFA 17, I would think. But that is going to do it for me. Thanks for watching this video, guys. FIFA 17, right around the corner. Can't wait to get it started, both the West Ham career mode and the journey. I'm going to absolutely just let them fly as soon as I can upload them, so I can't wait. Until then, guys, my name is MasterBucks. Have a good one. Bye-bye.